And let's head out into the living room. This is the really nice part of it. This is a really, really nice Airbnb. I'm very happy with it. Got a great TV on the wall. There's a little electric fireplace thing that has a heater in it there if you're into heat, which we are not. But you can see the room has great windows all over the place. It has all these archways and cutouts and stuff. Great views. And this is where we've got a little table and chairs. There's kind of patios that run along both sides, but this is probably the best spot to sit. We're right next to this airfield estate, which is like a working farm, but also has a sort of a market and a bunch of stuff around it. So it's kind of neat to be in the middle of the city and have a farm next to you. But yeah, once it dries up, we'll be able to have lots of wine on this deck, I think, and be able to look out, which is kind of nice. And you can see out that way, there's some residential and stuff. We're at the top floor of the building and on the end, so it kind of gives us a very nice unit. I think there's only 2 units up here, at least accessible from this elevator anyways. So yeah, you can get out onto the deck in all these spots and take advantage of the views. It is clearing up. You can see blue out there in the distance, so that will be nice. It was raining pretty good when we got in late last night, so we didn't get to see a whole lot, to be honest. This is where I'll work. Kind of a nice little setup here. We've got the power chargers all set up there, so it should be an easy place to do calls from and stuff. And then the kitchen here is quite nice too. It's got almost everything you want. Another nice window. This one looks a little bit to the side, I guess. And you can see some of the residential area around here, which looks really cool. I can't wait to get out and start exploring. This first few days is going to be a little bit thin, I think, because I got quite a bit of work to catch up on, a bunch of meetings and stuff. But once the weekend hits, we'll be able to get out and really get at it. So we'll probably head into the center of Dublin one of the days, but then one of the other days I'd like to start wandering around here a little bit if we don't do it beforehand. And there's a bird. Yeah, so it's got a little bit of everything you need in the kitchen here. It's got a nice, fairly full-size fridge again, or big-ish for Europe. It was great. Therese, the host of our Airbnb, who met us last night, had bought us a whole bunch of little starter groceries. So she got us some stuff for sandwiches, orange juice, a thing of milk. She had coffee heated up and waiting for us when we got here. It was pretty funky. She bought us this little loaf, some kind of grainy loaf, and some fruit. So it was quite cool. Anyways, that's the main level. I think it's going to be a great spot to hang out. It just gives us lots of space, and the furniture is really comfortable. The place is really well done. Again, this is our second Airbnb now where it's not done up like your typical rental. It's actually got reasonably nice furnishings and and even some decorations and things. This coat rack thing, pretty cool though. So that's this room. Let's continue on. And we've got this one is a combination washer dryer, which is kind of cool. So we'll see how that works when we get to it. And then we've got a small dishwasher in here as well, which is also kind of handy. We don't generally use dishwashers, but we probably will try it. There's, usually in Airbnbs you don't have a lot of dishes and stuff. So in this one, we actually do have a reasonable number of dishes, so it should be relatively easy. Oh yeah, and then I forgot to show you there's a boiler unit in here that is used for hot water and for the heat in the house. So they've got it on a kind of a thermostat setting, so it comes on a few times a day, and then you've got the ability to boost it, make it hotter, those kinds of things. These are things that I'm totally not used to, so we had to get a little instruction session from Therese yesterday, but I think we can figure it out. It looks like it's pretty much preset okay, and then all we have to do is use boosts if we need it hotter. All right, let's head off and we'll show you the master bedroom. It's really nice as well. So again, has all these sort of really big windows and tons of storage space. So this is a little sitting area. She's got it laid out as her thinking chair. But again, great view. I'm not sure what that hill or small mountain is up there. We'll figure that out when we get going, but it definitely is quite a large hill actually, which I did not expect. Lots of storage space and cabinets again here. Same cutouts. These are nice because she's got the blackout blinds on the tops of the archways, so that helps keep it darker in here for sleeping. The room is enormous. It's a little bit messy because we came in and crashed last night hard, but pretty close to what it looked like when we got here. And again, yeah, bed's super comfortable. It's been great. Another deck off on this side. You can access a fairly long stretch. This would be what I would call the front of the building. We looked at it we'll look at it from the second bedroom as well. But this is what takes you out to the mall area. That building with the white is kind of the start of the mall area over there. The further one across with the glass top. So we'll see. That'll be an exploration we're going to do shortly here when we get out and go and get some groceries to start the day. Oh, I can see a big some kind of cathedral or arch or castle-y thing over there in the distance. We'll have to see what that is too. But anyways, this is the master bedroom. Pretty simple, but really spacious and real easy to use. There's a ensuite bathroom in here too. We'll give you a quick look at that. It's a bit smaller, but it's the one that has the shower. The shower looks quite nice. We haven't used it yet. A lot of skylights in the building actually, which is kind of neat. One of the benefits maybe of being on the top floor here, the penthouse of the building, is that we get those, so it's kind of nice. But a simple bathroom. It's got a medicine cabinet for stuff, a sink, toilet, and a shower. And then we've got that second bathroom that has just a bathtub, but also a sink and toilet and stuff, so it's handy. But anyways, it's a nice space, and again, just really adds to the square footage that we've got to work with in here, which I think this was the big benefit of moving kind of out of the core of Dublin and towards Dundrum here. It's just you can get more space for the money. We would never have been able to afford anything but a very small unit in the core of Dublin, and I'm kind of burned out of cores for a little while, so it'll be nice to be out here in the suburbs, I think, and try that. And this is the second bedroom. I'm just kind of using it as a staging area for stuff at this point. But you can see it's got quite a nice view. This is what I guess would be the front of the building. So that's the mall kind of over there. There's like a little medical complex plaza area here that has a gastropub in it that looks pretty good. That'll probably be our close hangout because it's really close to the gates in the street. I don't know if you can see the gates down there. You might be able to. And then the road that sort of leads up around to the buildings, but we can walk to that road from here, so it's pretty good. But the room is is very serviceable. It's got tons of storage space. All those are closets and shelves and stuff, so lots of drawers and all that stuff, so be able to pack a lot of stuff in there. A lot more room in this unit than we've had in some of the others, but for a second bedroom, this one's perfect. The unit has 2 bathrooms. One's kind of a full one with a shower, and then there's this one, which is quite big, but it is just a bathtub. But it's really nice. Again, very spacious, big, nice tile all over everything. Reasonably good sized sink compared to what we were using in Lisbon. Yeah, it looks like it'll be very useful as a second. All right, and here's what it looks like at night. It seems like our regular thing here is that every day it starts out kind of wet, and by nighttime it gets really nice and sunny. So as you can see, this is looking out over the airfield estate. So this is our sort of quasi agricultural side that we look at here, which is really quite lovely. Very nice. You can see we've got the cow pasture over there, which is part of the airfield estate and their kind of organic farm thing they got going on. And then we'll go down our lawn. This is the one side of the deck. We have 2. And then over here, you can see all of the Dublin Mountains and kind of the kitchen view that we have, but it's quite beautiful when it's sunny like this. So in the morning, the clouds roll over those mountains pretty hard. I'm calling them mountains because that's what they call them here, but we would probably call them a foothill or something at home. But the clouds roll over pretty hard, sometimes very low, so you can't see the top of that. Trust me, it's not super high. But that's when the rain usually kind of comes in, and then once it kind of passes, it clears up, and it turns into this sort of really beautiful sunshine, right? So it's kind of awesome. So that's that. And so this is the other side, kind of facing the mall and the train station and stuff. Nice sunny night out here tonight. That's the train station down there. That's the mountains and the hills. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of patio furniture over here. Cool. Beautiful night out tonight. Temperature's just perfect.